Yeah, let's talk about it, man. Let's have some dialogue on some shit, man. We gonna get into this shit, man. We gonna get into this, man. I want to talk. Let me get my two-step on real quick as I wait for everybody to pull up. The smoking mirrors when you tired of being gassed. Double tap the screen as you pull up. Hit the like button. Hit the notification bell. Hype me up. Hype me up. We about to turn up. About to put this gas pack together. Salute to Moscow. Senya, the guitarist, is here. Yo, what up, bro? Shout outs to you. Moscow, what's good? Rudrak, what's up? We gonna talk, man. Double tap the screen for me. I'm about to put this gas pack in the air and we gonna holler at each other. Smoking mirrors. You know I bring forth the real shit. Some shit happened in my hood the other night, so we gonna get into the dialogue and we gonna talk about it. We here to wake niggas the fuck up, yo. Shout outs to India. India in the building. Rudrak, what's up? Yeah, we about to turn this up right now, man. We gonna put this gas pack in the air real quick. Double tap the screen, man. Smoking mirrors when you tired of being gassed, man. We about to talk this real shit real quick for y'all. That's right. Tupac is right. Yeah. But we about to talk about this real shit. We about to bring y'all coast to coast, global, state to state, city to city. We in the building, man. We here to talk about some real live shit that's going on in the world. There's a whole lot of mix-ups going on in the world, man. And yeah, shit hit close to home, so I gotta elaborate on it, man. It's a must, man. I'm here to wake the people up. I'm spinning up this gas, you know. I got this gas, you know. I can't really show it, but, you know. Smoking mirrors when you tired of being gassed. We in the building, man. I ain't gonna even waste no more time. I ain't wasting no time, but share this, man. We gonna get into this. Yo, what's your boy? No Game Records, man. Smoking mirrors when you tired of being gas. We only smoking on the greatest gas. You know, I could show it to you, but I don't want to get my page, you know, hit flagged or whatever. So we gonna get into the dialogue right now. What's taking place? Um, I'm from New Rochelle, New York, man. That's Westchester County. Westchester County's like, yeah, Westchester County's like, you know, a middle class, low class. It got all classes in it, you know, depending on what location, the geographics you're in, you're going to see whatever, you know, is according to them geographics. In my area, we got the hood, you know, they knock down the project buildings, the mentality's there, the drugs is there, the everything except helping the communities like that is in the community I'm from. So at the end of the day, if you pulling up to the page, Double tap the screen, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, hit the notification bell, let you know when I'm live. Hype this video up because we talking some real facts right now. As I put together this gas pack right here, we're going to talk about an incident that happened in my hometown, in Rochelle, New York. A young brother from the hometown was, he thought it was fitting, to do the right thing, and I salute him on that. And he gave back to the kids a pre-Easter Sunday thing. This past Saturday he had the event, and he had the bouncy houses out there, had the kids from different places. They came, and people from everywhere was supposed to come. It was supposed to be a good event, and that was the whole idea. By the way, the show sponsored by Zod Grabber. The best grabber out is clean. Not none of that bullshit that got all that shit you got to test with. If you ain't smoking Zod Grabber, you smoking burnt leaf. So follow this at www.zodgrabber.com. Get your packs of grabber and be on. You heard? But yeah, we into this shit right now. Yeah, I'm from the U.S. He had a little function going on. He had the bouncy houses, he had the kids going on, and it was good for the most point, for the most part. And then after all the kids were starting to leave, the kids then left, the bouncy houses was getting ready to leave, they left. Right after a shootout happens in the middle of the neighborhood. Innocent people could have got struck, houses were struck, cars were struck, people's in their homes could have been hit by innocent people could have been hit by strays. Two people was arrested, and they saying there's still multiple people that they looking for. I don't know what it stemmed from, but it's ridiculous out here when you can't even have an event for the kids, and then after the event close off, everybody go their respective ways. People have to cause situations and cause a lot of disturbance to where people's lives are at risk. Peace. What if little kids would have got hit in the process? What if innocent people would have got hit in the process? I'm about to read something for you, right? I'm about to read something for you, and it's going to tell you about what happened in my city. I'm about to tell you right now what happened in my city. I'm about to read it to you. Hmm. This happened Saturday. Today's Tuesday, April 7th. This happened Saturday, April 5th. It says 2 men charged in New Rochelle gunfire exchange. Police confirmed bullets struck occupied homes. 2 men have been arrested and charged in connection with multiple shooter gunfire exchange on April 4th. Excuse me, it was April 4th in New Rochelle, police said. Detectives with the New Rochelle Police Department identified and arrested 2 suspected shooters following an incident in 50 block of Colonel Lee Archer Boulevard and at the intersection of Jaquetta Cole Street and Colonel Lee Archer Boulevard. Now that's a long strip in my neighborhood where mostly everybody hangs out at, and nothing really bad happens. The little playgrounds right there where the basketball courts is at. Sometimes people be on the court hooping and playing basketball and all that. And it don't really be nothing bad going on out there, right? Let me continue. 35-year old Jeremy Mayberry of New Rochelle was located in a hospital in Englewood, New Jersey. Detectives filed an extraditable warrant to have him extradited back to New York. So obviously, he's involved with the situation that took place. because he was grazed, I guess. He was hit, injured, or whatever, and he went to a hospital. So something must have happened to him to where he had to go to a hospital to get treatment, but then along, he was snatched up. He's currently being held in Bergen County Jail as a fugitive from justice, according to jail records, after being committed on April 5th on an out of state warrant issued by New Rochelle authorities. He's being held without bail pending extradition in New York. So he's being extradited from Jersey back to New York. Anthony Paris, 35 of New Rochelle, was arrested at his residence in New Rochelle. Paris was arraigned April 6th, which was yesterday, in New Rochelle Circuit Court before Judge Jarrett Rice, pled not guilty according to court records. Bail was set at $60,000 cash, a $100,000 bond, or a $150,000 partially secured bond. It's either he had 60,000 cash or 100,000 bond, which is 10%, 100,000 is 10,000, or 150,000 partially secured bond, which means property. Either or, get him out. He was remanded to the county jail in Westchester County on April 6th. Both men charged with criminal possession of a weapon in the second degree, Class C felony, and reckless endangerment in the first degree, Class D felony, under New York State penal law. As previously reported by police, officers responded to calls of shots fired and witnesses described an exchange of gunfire between multiple shooters. Numerous shell casings were recovered at the scene. So there was witnesses already giving up information soon as the police responded. Or there was calls going in right away. Right away. So if they was thinking that they was going to get away with anything out there and people wasn't going to call and tell on them, that's crazy. People thought they was going to be able to do things like that and don't get caught because out in every hood, they have people that will give it up. You know what I'm saying? Numerous shell casings were recovered at the scene. Police said no residents or innocent bystanders were injured. Detectives now confirm that 2 occupied homes and several unoccupied vehicles were struck by gunfire during the incident, but no injuries were reported. A source previously told Talk of the Sound that gunfire entered residences at specific addresses on Jaquetta Cole Place and Horton Avenue. Struck a vehicle on Horton Avenue. They said authorities also confirmed that Mayberry, the suspect located in New Jersey, was grazed by a bullet. They said the police commissioner Neil Reynolds said, we will continue to pursue every lead and to ensure all individuals involved are identified and arrested. The incident occurred near a block party barbecue at Heritage Homes earlier that evening. Police said children had been present during the gathering, but most, if not all, had left by the time the shooting occurred. Some youths may have been in a nearby playground or basketball court area, though, and there were no reports of anyone in the immediate vicinity of the gunfire. And separately, police said they received unconfirmed reports of a robbery in the vicinity of the Bracy Apartments on Harrison Street side involving a victim being pistol whipped. However, no victim came forward. No official report was filed. Police said the incident appears unrelated to the shooting at the time. Police also said they are examining whether the incident may have been gang related. There's too much going on. Everybody want to be the super gangster and the tough guy, and first and foremost, you're going to get convicted with the illegal gun possession if you're ever caught with a gun. And if you've never been to jail, like most of y'all cats running around here with these pistols, you get caught with that gun, your first bid is going to be a minimum 2 to 3 years in prison. You ain't getting no probation for getting caught with a gun. And then it's a violent felony, so you messing up your life. And if I'm not mistaken, one of the people charged with this shit already has 2 felonies for firearms. Depending On that case, on them cases before that, this case can possibly get him life on the back of his sentence. He could be looking at 15 to life, if not 20 to 25 to life, depending on the nature of his past crimes. If he done shot before, yeah, he's in trouble. Just possessing the firearm is a felony, violent felony. Now, if you got charged with criminal possession of a firearm in the second degree, that's a C felony, is going to drop to a D felony. It's still going to be a violent felony. And if you got three of those, you could be potentially looking at a life sentence on the back end. The maximum will definitely be life. So one of them are looking at possibly a split bed with life on the back. This is not worth it. It's never been worth it to go through situations like that, especially if you got a history of gun charges before. Got a history of gun charges before, then you gonna be in some serious trouble. Y'all young boys need to understand, man. Them guns is illegal, man. And everybody don't want to be in jail, but y'all running around here throwing rocks at the jail. Y'all gonna be mad when they open the door and then they close it and you can't get out, because it's very easy to get into jail. And now look, one of them is facing a possible life sentence on the back end. A possible life sentence on the back end. That's the real deal. This is not no game. It's not no gimmick. This is a eye opener to all y'all cats out there that want to play around with these guns in New York. It's going to eventually end up life in prison or death in the cemetery. This is Son's third gun charge. If he's convicted of this charge right here, that's why that bail is so high. That bail is so high because you got previous charges that might have been violent. So $60,000 of cash, 100,000 bond, and 150,000 secure bond, which means they're trying everything in their power to keep you in the prison. They're not trying to let you go nowhere. They're trying to make an example out of this young man. The other one that was caught in New Jersey and waiting to be extradited, he got grazed. They trying to make it a gang. They trying to make everything gang. Excuse me. They trying to make everything gang affiliated up here. They trying to make everything gang affiliated. Whatever crime you catching, if it's two or more people, they trying to make it gang affiliated. Rumor has it, little TJ's in trouble, but I know his lawyer, and he got the best lawyer in the game, so I don't think TJ is gonna be held liable for what happened to Offset. But not to jump off track. Inside my neighborhood is not the gun range, and people like to come through, and it's okay to be out there to have a good time and all that. But when y'all getting too arrogant and even some people in you're getting too arrogant, man. Everybody's supposed to be grown. Everybody's supposed to be getting money out here. That shooting was unnecessary. Because what if somebody's child would have got hit? What if somebody's child would have got struck by the gunfire? Nobody wanted to hear no sorry. One of these young men is about to go and look at something to life. If you're a persistent felon, that means if you catch three of the same crimes, and they're violent and it's the same crime, you could be looking at a life sentence. What you are is a persistent felon. That means you're a three-time loser. And it might be, if he get convicted of this case right here, he will be a three-time loser. Y'all young guys gotta wake up out here, man. Y'all wanting to be the y'all wanting to be that guy. It's okay. There's different ways to do the shit, but y'all out here crashing out. That's a crash out. And I know the gentleman. I know everybody that's in that article, man. He got kids, man. We gotta honestly say he wasn't thinking about the kids. For that type of shit to happen and then you facing a life sentence in prison for the third consecutive time, you caught the same charge. The same type of charge. It's a violent felony involving a firearm. You got caught in possession of it, it's still a violent crime. You don't have to shoot it. It's still a violent crime. If you shoot it, that's reckless endangerment. That's another added on charge to the charge of possessing a firearm, which is another violent crime. If you are caught in possession of a firearm, that is considered a violent crime. And this is the third time one of them gentlemen was in possession of a firearm, which is a violent crime. And don't be on parole and catch these charges, bro. From what I'm understanding, what I'm getting is that the young man was on parole too. And parole don't even give a fuck when you facing a life sentence. Whatever number you gonna get smacked for on parole violation is gonna go on the minimum. That's why the minimum that he's looking at is anywhere from 15 to 20 to life. All to prove what? That you the super gangster. All to prove what? That y'all the toughest niggas in the land. That shit didn't prove nothing. Cause now you fighting for your freedom. Young dudes out here. Nah, shout outs to you though, Darren. Benny's in the back, yeah. Young niggas is wilding out. They catching all types of reckless charges and then it's over. The news got it. So if people get to talking about it, nobody could be snitching on nobody. Y'all niggas did some dumb shit and got caught for it, and then it's crazy. Double tap the screen for me, Darren. Salute to you too. Peace. Young boys don't have no respect. See, when you don't have no respect for the game gonna make you respect it, regardless of how you treat it. If you are a gangster and you running in these streets, that means you're supposed to have honor and morals. A lot of y'all are just flying off the hinges like loose hinges, and your doors is falling apart. One of these niggas is looking at 15 to life, easy. Easy because they want to be the super gangster. That shit is corny. How you gonna feed his kids? Both of them got kids. Both young men that was locked up, they both got kids. And I know them gentlemen, they was providers for their children. So how the fuck they gonna do that now? Look what y'all did to the children, though. How the fucking kids gotta suffer? Y'all having the kids wasn't enough for you niggas to chill out. Y'all niggas still gotta prove that y'all super thugs in the street. It's all retarded and senseless, B, and it makes none. Now commissary is gonna be money. How long y'all think niggas is gonna put money on y'all books or come visit or take that trip, or how long y'all think that shit is gonna happen out there? Y'all think people gonna be around forever? Shit, they forget about you in the first 30 days. Some might keep it 100 and do a year with you, maybe even 5. How many people gonna stand down like French? How many people gonna stand down like those type of niggas to do 18, 20 years with you? Every day they sending you bread pictures, they sending you visits, they having model bitches come pull you down on the dance floor. How many people are gonna stick with y'all and do that shit for y'all? Look around your crew when you go around them next time and just think to yourself, if you get caught up in a jam, how many niggas can you really depend on for a long period of time? Can you depend on them 5 years? Can you depend on them 2 years? Probably. 3, maybe. 5, that's when a nigga start forgetting about you because you're starting to cost them a lot of money. One of them cats used to faithfully go shopping for the homies that's locked down, that ain't got no love and support, and now he's locked down and might join them. Who's gonna send him the motherfucking food? Who's gonna go shopping for him? Who gonna make sure his kids is straight? Y'all niggas still wanna be in the street, and y'all 30 and pushing 40, nigga. Y'all 30 and 40 years old, still in the street life is ridiculous. You can't play both sides of the fence. You can't be a modern day citizen with a job and living the life and be a street nigga at night doing damage in the street. That shit is gonna catch up to you. And it's gonna be all over with. There's not gonna be nothing going on for niggas, man. A bunch of goofy niggas done went reckless, and now you gotta fight for your freedom. That's what happens when you fucking around in these streets. You fucking around in these streets, man, it's gonna be the real deal. Now you gotta spend money on lawyers. Now you gotta sit in the can for couple months, maybe a year or so to fight the case and pray to God that you don't get convicted. One of these gentlemen is looking at a life sentence. I'm going to say it off rip. If you don't understand the law, a 3-time violent felony offender is a persistent felony offender. You could have a possession of a gun. If y'all young niggas ain't listening up, and y'all people who's watching my channel right now know some young niggas that need to listen to this, tell them to listen to this clearly. Even if you get caught with possession of a firearm, that's a violent felony. It's going to reduce from a C felony to a D felony, which still is a violent felony. And most of you niggas will take the plea of the C drop into the D and get in probation. Some of you niggas will take the year, but y'all don't understand that it's still a violent felony. You get caught with a gun another time, you be charged with a violent felony. That's your second violent felony offense. You could automatically do 5 years and better. 5 and better. You get caught with a gun the third time, my nigga, whether you shot it or not, you could be looking at a 15 to life sentence minimum. Minimum. I'm not even joking with you. 15 to life. And you'll do about 20 to 25 before you see the parole board. That's if. You ain't, yeah. Yeah, B. Y'all niggas don't understand. Y'all out here playing in these streets. Y'all out here playing in these streets. Y'all better understand the motherfucking law before y'all hang yourself. This one gentleman is looking at a long time in prison. And he's gonna go behind the wall. Clinton, Attica, Sing Sing, wherever they put him. Kasaki, wherever they want to put him. He's going in the mountains. The other gentleman, I don't think he been in jail, and if he has, he hasn't been no further than county jail. But he's about to go to state prison. That's a fact. It's guaranteed. Never been in no situation like that. His real life experiences is about to happen for him. Mandatory 2 to 3.5 flat for anybody caught with a burner, which is a gun, in motherfucking New York. That's automatic. No matter where the fuck you at in New York, you get caught with a pistol, you are subject to do an automatic 2 to 3.5 flat. You got a criminal history, it's based on your criminal history now. Now, if you got drug charges or you catch a gun charge, you gonna come on within 5, 7, maybe. I'm pushing 7, but they might give you anywhere between a 2 to 4 or maybe a 5 flat. But you have any violence on your motherfucking record and get caught with a gun and your ass is fried. They gonna cook you like a motherfucking egg. And the police out here, they said they not finished. They said they still investigating the shit, and anybody involved in the shit, they gonna be held responsible. They said there was multiple shooters. They gonna get camera footage. How they know to go to the dudes? How they know to go to somebody's house and get raid their crib and come out the crib with guns? I don't know. Did they follow them on the cameras or somebody told them who it was? That's another thing you got to take into account. Now, motherfuckers will tell in the heat of the moment. But they saying that they might label it a gang problem. So that means they already know about certain individuals. Certain individuals are already under the eyes of the police. They watching them. They've been watching them. For them to try and compare it to a gang-related incident, that can be a bad deal for some people, man. Put a gang-related tag on a shooting, yeah, that's different. That could mean extra time. That could mean more problems. You 30, 35, 40, y'all bugging, bro. It ain't no need. It's all it's the need is to do is to come and have a good time. I mean, where's the motherfucking mentalities of a lot of people? Nobody grown was out there to say, yo, man, what's up, bro? We supposed to be out here, yo, what's up, bro? Nobody had no respect like that. What's up, bro? It was like that. A whole bunch of selfish, reckless people out there. And you know alcohol was involved because people don't know how to act off alcohol, bro. Niggas out here flashing weapons on people. Then you let the person walk off. So what you thought? I mean, what's if we living in the streets and we know what's going on in the streets, you automatically know what that's going to happen. That's how that's going to end. There's too much disrespect. It's too much respect to disrespect. All right, I'm gonna show you love in the beginning, but when it get later on, I'm gonna act the fucking fool. Look what acting the fool got some of these people. Some of these people are looking at serious time, and some of these people are looking at life changing experiences for the first time. Jail is not where it's supposed to be. It ain't cool. Jail is for the dumb niggas. It's for the losers who ain't trying to live life, man. And I ain't saying that these dudes are losers because these dudes was intelligent dudes. I seen them. I spoke to them in the street, carried on good conversations. These niggas had shit going on for themselves. It's just that one moment in fucking time where liquor's involved, niggas do dumb shit. But this is a little bit overboard because now niggas is facing real time. This is everywhere across the United States where there's people out here, grown niggas that been through shit, was had second chances in life, experienced shit, came up out of it, and progress threw it all away because they want to be the toughest nigga in everybody's eyes. Nobody cares when you locked up. You ain't gonna have all them fans when you locked up. You know who gonna be there for you? Your motherfucking mother. And if y'all got your mother, y'all better appreciate them. And niggas is crazy, man. 35 years old. One looking at them near, and I'm not hoping that it happened like this, but the way it's looking, the next time we see son, he might be 50 years old. He 35 now. If they give him 15 to life, you're going to see him at 50, 55 years old. Senseless. Niggas didn't learn nothing. Niggas seen people die. Niggas seen people go away for 30 and 25 years and didn't learn shit. Niggas gotta wake up, man. If this don't wake niggas up, man, let this video be the video that wake you up, man. If you gonna be a real gangster, get some money. Don't be out here doing shit that ain't gonna get you no money. It's gonna cost you money. Nah. Bad things happening right now, man. A lot of bad things, man. Niggas got babies, girl. Niggas got babies, yo. Now it becomes harder for your baby to get what they need. And a lot of y'all don't be thinking about the loved ones that y'all leave behind when y'all do these type of things, and then y'all end up in situations to where people are hurt, crying, and all that, man. Y'all not thinking about the long term of things, yo. Y'all not thinking, man. Y'all just out here thinking that being the super toughest nigga in the street is gonna get you something. It's only gonna get you praised by stupid following sheep. But what else is gonna get you? Is that shit getting you rich? Nope. Put the police on you? Yup. Any reckless shit that happened in the street, guess who they looking at first? Y'all niggas who wanna be the super tough niggas. Some of you niggas done got pistol charges already. And it ain't over, the police said. The police said they coming for the people involved. So those people really have big issues ahead of them, bro. They thinking they low, and they don't think the police know what they know. And one thing about being on the run, you gotta pop your head out at least one time. No freaky. You gotta show yourself at least one time. Everybody ain't gonna get that aiding in the bed in charge. Ain't nobody gonna get that. Niggas ain't going to jail for that. Y'all around the wrong people that really don't live that lifestyle. And motherfuckers gonna start giving y'all up. And y'all don't want that to happen, man. So make your circle a dot, man. Keep your grass cut, watch for the snakes. Be observant of your surroundings, but most importantly, stack chicken. Till next time, smarten the fuck up right now. Learn the law. And if you in the motherfucking streets and y'all want to be gang members, right now is the time to get the fuck up out that shit. They not playing with y'all. I'm letting y'all know. Love us always. Y'all be safe out there, man. For real.